Alrighty guys, so I'm kind of in a rush right now, but I'll try my best to explain what's happening. So do you guys remember the Siptah transfers that I fought yesterday in my previous video? Well, they've been causing more and more trouble since then. And right now, Ruckus, who is the leader of the noobs, he just posted on Global that they're getting hit by this new clan. So I'm on my way right now to see if I can help them defend against them. Now, if you watched my last video, then you know that I ended up losing my kit against them yesterday, and I only have one left, but I'm saving it for a massive server raid that the server is launching against these Siptah transfers later on today. So for now, I'm gonna go naked with iron weapons because I don't want to lose my only kit before this raid. So we're headed to the noob space right now, and hopefully we can stop these Siptah transfers. Okay, so since yesterday, some new developments have came up. Number one, the entire server was looking for their base and we weren't able to find it, but we finally found it in the jungle. And the server is completely fed up with this new clan because they're always on a horse and they have literally ganked about 20 people now, just out in the wild. So now that we know where they are, all of the clans are coming together yet again to defend the server, just like they did during the Great War. And later on today, there's going to be a massive server raid against them, and one of the clans is even cooking a god just for them. So keep watching the video, it's going to be awesome. Alrighty, so here we are. This is the noob space, and I'm assuming this hole in the wall is where they went through, so let's check it out. So the noob space is cleared. It didn't seem like the two horsemen were able to get past that main lobby area, and just to keep things simple, I'll be referring to the Siptah transfers as the horsemen just because they never get off their horse. But yeah, right now we just got a bunch of players here coming over to help the noobs defend against the horsemen, so I'll keep you guys posted in case they return. Alrighty guys, so I'm editing the video right now, and I decided that I'm just gonna spare you guys the frustration that I had to experience, and I'll just summarize what happened because it was a pretty frustrating battle. So this was about a 50-minute battle that consisted of the horsemen literally just riding around on their horses with the lance and never getting off at all. We tried our best to knock them off their horses, but it just wasn't really working because we were all on foot and they would just ride away. We were poorly equipped for horse combat, so our side did get ganked a lot throughout this battle, but we were still able to successfully defend the noob's base. Now, after defending this raid, it was now time for the main event, and it was our turn to raid their base. Alrighty guys, so the code word has been said in the chat, and that means that the god is fully cooked, so we're all gonna meet up at the jungle for this server raid. I'm headed back to pick up my kit, and the rest of the server will meet up there to hopefully wipe these Siptah transfers that have been going after native players lately. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, so about to go. I'm kind of afraid to teleport to the jungle because they might be on the other side and I'll just get ganked right away and lose my kit. But we just gotta risk it. This is stupid, but let's just hope luck is on our side. Okay, so we good. So we're headed to their base right now. Hopefully we don't get ambushed on our way there because as you guys may have seen, they really like their horses a lot. So we're just gonna be real stealthy on our way there because I'm not trying to lose this kit like I did yesterday. I also don't have a fighter thrall at the moment. I did lose my best thrall yesterday, RIP. I did bring my saber tooth though, just for the vibes. I know he's not gonna do anything. But yeah, I'm not trying to donate this kit by being stupid, so we'll play it safe today. So some things that I want to keep in mind for this raid is to not rush into a battle by jumping in ASAP. I want to take my time and choose my moves wisely. I don't know how this will work out in a real scenario because, you know, once the adrenaline kicks in, the brain just goes stupid. So yeah, but another thing to keep in mind is to not pick up loot and get myself over encumbered because that always gets you killed. So yeah, some things to keep in mind and work on. Man, I'm super excited about this trade because I have never ever seen a god summoning in person, so it's pretty cool that I get to see it for the first time and also get to record it and show you guys. Oh, they're building the raid base over there. Just gonna keep being stealthy until the god summoning because we don't want to alert the horsemen. Okay, should be any second now. I'm just over here near the raid base keeping guard. Oh, there it is. Finally, it's finally here. There we have it. My first god summoning. Feels good. And there it is, guys, the main event that we've all been waiting for. It's pretty epic to be here because this is my first god summoning. I've never summoned one or been near one, so it's cool to finally be able to see it in person. Although it is a lot smaller than I thought. I thought it would be much larger than this. But yeah, currently I'm just keeping guard on this side. We got a lot of players all around just defending in case the horsemen attack. This feels like excellent payback for them killing my thrall yesterday in that battle. I do miss my Themos a lot. But yeah, now that it's over, let's actually go check out the damage. So I think they were also hitting their own raid base when they summoned the god. It was close enough that it was breaking it. It's pretty funny. But yeah, this is where they had their base. It's a pretty sneaky cave base in the northern jungle. It had a drawbridge and everything, and it took us forever to find this place. I didn't even know about this cave before this. But yeah, finally someone found it, and now the whole server is here to raid them. I think there was a battle going on during the god summoning, and the server was able to prevent the horsemen from attacking the god. We'll check that out in a bit. And also, that was a pretty good god summoning, I would think, because it seemed like it shredded through all the main doors and yeah, pretty much left the whole base open for us. Okay, cool, and we're in. So the player didn't know it was me because the name tags weren't rendering, but I told him. And now we're in, and I'm just gonna help them guard while they raid the rest. And I think the other players are outside guarding as well. But yeah, here we are. We made it inside the horseman's base. Alrighty, so I came outside just to see if there was anything going on, and by the looks of it, there's so many dead bodies all around. I think there may have been a huge battle going on during the god summoning and while we were blowing through their base right now. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened here since all of these bodies belong to the players on the server side. I don't really see any of the horsemen. But I'm thinking that we were getting whooped, but at least the god summoning was a success and the raid is still going good. Okay, so we back here and we're thinking that they might have some hidden stuff, so we're just gonna keep ripping through these foundations and walls just to be on the safe side. Wow, it's crazy how enormous this cave base really is. Like I said earlier, I had never heard of this place before today, and it's huge. Like, you could really put a decent amount of honeycomb and it would actually be a pretty safe base. Alrighty guys, so I'm thinking that we're pretty much done tearing through this place. I'm not sure what loot there was inside, but it's pretty empty now, and it didn't really look like there was much inside for a clan that should be loaded with Siptah loot. But yeah, it's empty now, and I just got a message from the raid leader, and apparently the horsemen have been sighted near Brim Lake, and they apparently have another base there, so we're on our way to PvP them and hopefully finish this thing off. Yeah, so that was pretty weird. We thought that base would be loaded since it's a sneaky cave base, but now I'm thinking that their best stuff is going to be at this other base. Maybe this base that we just raided was just for their benches, but this next one should be loaded, because I mean, like, where else would they keep their valuables? So we're on our way there now. All right, here we are. Should be any minute now that they come with their horses. Should probably get to high ground. Oh, here they come. It's time for battle. Let's do this.